Hello everybody, I'm FMZ and welcome to a new series to the channel now with FM23 on the way. I am using the FM22 database updated by FMinside.net. The link is in the description if you want to update yours to show you what you're going to have going in to FM23. We're calling it Squad Focus. If you've got any suggestions for any teams for us to take a look at, please leave me a comment and I will take a look at it in coming episodes. We are going to start today, as you've seen by the title, with my team, Tottenham Hotspur. We've had a lot of changes in the summer. Let's take a look at them in more focus. So we first of all take a look at the goalkeeping department, and it's a bit of an issue. You've got two goalkeepers that are coming towards the end of their career. Hugo Lloris has just signed a new 2-year deal in real life. So he will start as the number one goalkeeper unless you want to replace him with somebody else. Fraser Forster has come in the summer as an amiable backup. Beyond that, there is not very much. Brandon Austin, he's okay, but he's not going to set the world on fire. So a new goalkeeper potentially is going to be your first priority in the first transfer window. Moving on to the right-hand side of defence, so Matt Doherty, Emerson Royale and Jed Spence are probably going to be the three that you're going to choose from initially. Japhet Tanganga can play out there, but he can also play in the centre. Brooklands Lions Foster is a good young player coming through the football club. He can play on the right and the left and in the wing-back roles if you want to use that system. So yeah, you've got some good options at right back. As you have at left back as well. This doesn't even include Ivan Perisic, who can play as that left wing back should you want him to. So Ryan Sessegnon, of course, will be there. Ben Davies can play as a left back, but he predominantly plays in the back three these days in real life. Destiny Undui is the one that they're really talking about. Bought from Udinese, but loaned back to them for the rest of the season. He is going to be a very bright prospect. Also, you've got Sergio Reguilon on loan out at Atletico Madrid. So there are options for you at left back should you choose to use them. Central defenders, you may look to upgrade in this particular department. Obviously, you've got Christian Romero, who's probably one of the top 5 Premier League defenders. Eric Dyer's done pretty well under Antonio Conte. Can you keep that going if you decide to keep him? Davinson Sanchez is a good defender, but has the occasional brain fart in real life and is prone to it on FM as well. Clement Longley is on loan from Barcelona for the season and adds a lot of experience. We've mentioned Ben Davies already. He can play in that centre-back role. You've got Massim Pascosi. He's coming through. A very good young player. Malachi Fagan Walcott is also another one coming through who's worth keeping an eye on. We've mentioned Japhet Tanganga already. He can play in that role as well. Moving into the centre of midfield, probably one of Tottenham's biggest positions where they've got a lot of options in this area. So Youth Basuma has come in from Brighton. Very, very good player. Looking forward to seeing what he can do going forward for the club. Obviously, Rodrigo Bentancur came in last season, has been an absolute revelation. Pierre-Emile Højbjerg is normally the first name on the team sheet these days. A very good combative midfield player. Oliver Skipp is one through the academy and has done really well so far. Harvey White has got a very bright future ahead of him, hopefully. Pape Matar Sarr has made his move permanent now after being on loan from Metz last season. Niall John is another one that is coming through the academy and they've got high hopes for him at Tottenham. And don't forget, you've got Tanguy Ndombele and Giovanni Lo Celso and Harry Winks all out on loan as well. There are lots and lots of options in this particular department. Moving into the wide areas in midfield, there are a lot of options here as well. Now, I've mentioned already about playing 5 at the back if you want to do that. Spence and Sessegnon, Perisic can do that as well. Dejan Kulusevski has been an absolute revelation. He will become a permanent signing for you as well during the season. Lucas Moura is still with the football club. Very amiable backup these days in the last year of his contract. I would look to extend it personally because he's a good option off the bench. Brian Gill, you may look to loan him out, you may look to keep him, you may look to sell him. It's a very ambiguous situation with Brian Gill. Heung-min Son, obviously, a very standout player in this team. He's worth quite a lot of money nowadays as well, should you look to cash in on him. So yeah, lots of options in the wide areas if you're looking to play with a 3 behind the striker, potentially, and if you're looking to use the win-back system. One problem position that you do have is if you're looking to play a 4-2-3-1, which is a very good formation for Spurs. They've played it a lot over the years. There is a distinct lack of a number 10. Giovanni Lo Celso and Tanguy Ndombele are really the options for that, and they're both out on loan. So that will probably be your first priority. If you're looking to play that formation, find a number 10, and a good one at that. You need a bit of creativity. Yes, we all know that Tottenham rely on Harry Kane to create for them as well as score all the goals. It's a very well-known fact, and it's something that you really need to address straight off the bat. But thankfully, there is help in the forward positions for Harry Kane these days. Richarlison came in from Everton during the summer and can play out wide and can play down the centre. The more I thought about this signing as a Spurs fan, the more it made sense, because he's two positions in one, essentially. So you've got really three strikers, if you count Son as a centre forward, should you lose Harry Kane and Richarlison, or either or, during the season. Troy Parrott is one out on loan at Preston at the moment. Very high hopes for him. There's very high hopes for Dane Scarlett as well, doing very well in real life at Portsmouth. So the future is bright beyond Harry Kane with those two, if you get it right. And there we are. That is the squad focus on Tottenham Hotspur. A few areas to work on, goalkeeper in particular. Attacking midfield player is a big area that you will need to address first and foremost. It is a problem area in the club if you are looking to use the 4-2-3-1 system, as I mentioned. If you're looking to play 5 at the back, you're fine. You don't really need a number 10. The 4 in midfield, Rodrigo Bentancur in particular, will add that creativity that you need. Next time around, we will be taking a look at our North London rivals, Arsenal. But don't forget, if you've got any suggestions for me to take a look at, please leave them in the comments and I will look to do those in the coming episodes. I've been FMZ. That was Squad Focus. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.